Hey everyone, Mandy here. So just the other day, I was asked to be on a podcast, and during this said podcast, I was asked, why do I do these videos? And I thought, I have like 1,000,001 reasons as to why I do these, but one particular memory popped into my head. So I'm gonna take you back years ago to when I was itty bitty Mandee. It was right before the feature, and at this track, it was, a big event. They line all the cars up on the front stretch, the drivers get out, they do a little driver instruction, kind of like pump up the crowd. Well, I was maybe like 8, probably even younger than that. And just picture cute little itty bitty Mandee up against the fence, waving at her daddy, like just so excited, so clueless, so happy. Well, and then it hit. As I watched my dad get into the car, I hear a big crowd of people behind me cursing him out, saying a lot of bad stuff, negative comments, and throwing beer cans at him. Mind you, I was little. I was the happy-go-lucky Mandee and was completely clueless and had no idea why these bad people were saying bad stuff about my father. I was in tears. After that, my father had to sit down and have a talk with me and just explain to me exactly why these people were doing what they were doing. And this is something that he said that stuck with me to this day, and that I had to keep telling myself every time events like this happened. And he told me that nobody likes a winner. Brandon Shepherd, Donnie Schatz, Matt Shepard, Stuart Friesen. No one likes seeing the same person winning every weekend. It gets stale, it's boring, it's the same frickin' show every weekend. Oh boy, nothing to see here. Matt Shepard won again. But you know what? These drivers, they deserve every single victory. They put in the hours, the blood, the sweat, the tears. This is what they do. They live, they sleep, and they breathe racing. Nobody just gets lucky. Their wins don't just fall in their lap every weekend. That, my friends, is called hard work and dedication. It's the late hours in the racetrack, the long drive to and from the track, and just trying to be able to make ends meet. So you know those drunks in the stands throwing beer cans at my dad, or Joe Blow on the internet talking smack? Do you really think they know what it takes to be a winner? Well, that is where I come in. I want every single person who watches these videos to walk away with a better understanding and a better appreciation. An appreciation for all of these drivers who dedicate their every waking moment to this sport. I want you to be able to connect with us. I want you to be able to feel like you are a part of the team. I want you to feel our hardships and our victories with us. I'm sure you've experienced when people talk behind your back, right? When this happens to you, how do you feel? Do you feel like maybe they're ill-informed, undereducated, maybe even biased? Well, little do these people know is that what they say about others, that only reflects on their character, not yours. Those people that have the nerve to bash and complain and put people down, their words says nothing about Brandon Shepherd or Donnie Schatz. It says everything about them. It's easy to let our emotions get the best of us. I'm just as guilty, absolutely. A fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes an understanding person to be able to keep their opinions to themselves. So again, why am I doing these videos? Because I've seen it all. I've lived the roller coaster rides full of emotions and disappointments, hardships, and victories. I know what it takes to be a winner because I've seen it firsthand. I live a very unique life where I have 3 drivers of my own. I have my father, who is able to make racing his career all while raising kids, having a family, running a business with his wife, and being successful at it. I have a brother who races just as much as a full-time driver, who has a full-time 9-to-5 job with a wife and a son to raise. Then I have a boyfriend who's chasing his dreams as a race car driver and works in the shop from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. That's on a good day. I have this opportunity to share with the world behind the scenes of 3 completely different drivers. You aren't just seeing what goes on at the track. You're seeing all of the work and all of the preparation and all of the choices that they make to get them to victory. So, does it get any easier? Honestly, no. Just last year, I was at the races watching my dad, and he goes into turn 3, doesn't come out of turn 4, just gets drilled into this huge pileup, and the car is junk, completely junk. And you know what happens? The guy behind me starts laughing. Yes, it took every single little bit of me not to turn around and just blow up. Was I upset? Yeah, I definitely was. But then you have to realize that guy behind me that had the nerve to laugh, he might not know how much time it took for my dad to get that car ready, that 3-hour drive one way to get to the track, to make, what, 3 laps in the heat race and not get any show up money, and having to spend even more money on the extensive damage to fix it. Every time someone talks negatively about drivers, it seriously hurts me. It upsets me, even if it's not my own driver. That's what I want you to walk away with when you watch these videos. I just want you to have a better understanding and a better appreciation for all that goes into this sport. I want you to fall in love with every single nook and cranny of this sport as I did. And that, my friends, is what I want you to leave with every time you watch my videos. On a more serious note, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the newsletter below, and come back next time.